I'm Taya from Ukraine and welcome to my channel again. I would like to tell you about the Pancake Festival and how we celebrate it. What is this holiday? What is about? Before the Easter, we call it Великдень, there's a fasting that you need to take 49 days. I'm not fasting and I think this is very old tradition that is going away. But before this fasting, you need to eat lots of food. And one of it should be pancakes with different fillings. It can be cottage filling or meat filling, mushroom. And I want to show you how we still live in our life during the war and how we celebrate it. This is leather handmade stuff that you can buy. Lots of bags and bracelets and belts. These are different kind of baskets. Pictures from clay, if I understand correctly. Different kind of dishes. Just different kind of decor for the wall. This is Ukrainian symbol that you may see everywhere. And by a handmade hat on my side, there's a hidden word, freedom. Different kind of cups and bowls. I have one for borscht. Very authentic when you get such bowl and eat borscht out of it. And when you buy, especially with a wooden spoon. Such territory, it's huge. It's a museum of national life. They have lots of houses and churches from 18th, 19th century, originally deported from different regions of Ukraine. The church from 18th century, middle part of Ukraine, Cherkasy region. Unfortunately, it's closed. Inside it looks like this. It's wooden Orthodox church. As I can understand, it still works as a church. So yeah, there's a schedule of prayings and you can come. See, even the road is like it was 18th century. You have to use the wooden boards. This was school, 19th century. It's still open and it looks like this. Orthodox icons. The map of Kiev region back then. A wooden board. This is handmade embroidery, decoration for icons. The photos of people back then. We call them intelligence people. People of intelligence, they're usually educated, musicians, and so on. And when Soviet government came, they killed most of the intelligence people. Sink where you can wash your face. The oven, you can heat it up and drink some tea. Bedroom, I'm not sure why there is bedroom. Cannot explain to you. The guy you see over there, it's a national hero writer called Taras Shevchenko. Pro-Ukrainian writer. He hated Russians. He lived in 19th century. He was taken to prison because of his work in Ukrainian and hating the local government, because part of Ukraine back then was part of Russian Empire. Approximate schedule, law of God, as I understand the Bible, Russian language, counting, writing, and Slavic language. I don't know what they meant. Maybe the old Slavic language, which was used to write first books that were written in Slavic language were Bible or history books. And this is for bad students. I would like to show you the original wooden house. Let's go inside. The roof is made out of straws, by the way. 18th century. Typical was to have such oven. Thank you. And this, how you make the wool, the threads. Usually there weren't many rooms. The bucket for water. The tools to work outside. And here it's a storage room, as I can understand. Another yard with 3 houses. There you store your potato and different kind of vegetables and canned food. This is the house where you live, family lives, and you need to make it white every single year. Usually by tradition, people used to do this before Easter. We have a clean Thursday, we call it, where you need to do a big cleaning. This is storage. My granny still has something like that, but a bit bigger. This is the clothes, traditional vyshyvanka. People used to make embroidery by themselves. And such clothes has sacral meaning because you were knitting it, meanwhile reading different kind of prayers. Remember the writer I used to tell you a few minutes ago? It said that this is the house of his relatives. And another storage room. When a girl is getting married, she needs to have such a box or so, how you can call it. Give her different kind of clothes. Back then, towels and clothes, it was pretty expensive. And she goes usually to the husband's house with such luggage of belongings, of her belongings.
Веселі пісні, над прутом зустрічались з тобою вночі ясні, над прутом світили нам зорі, лунали пісні, то вперше зустріли співочок і вірна любов, що весь у душі дівочу вогонь дібрав.
And now we came to my house, my garden, another house for storage. I'm just kidding. It just looks like my grandma's house. Any guess what is this? And these are bees' houses. So this person used to make honey, and that was his job. You still can buy honey in the village, very natural, but it gets really sugary very fast, unlike the shop one. I'm talking about the real honey, and you need to always scoop it really hard to get some. Sorry for the light, but there's nothing I can do. Lots of different pancakes with different fillings, sausages, blood sausage, and pita rolls, potato, and of course shashlik, real barbecue that you cook on grill. Also lots of porridges, borage, Carpathian soup. Mulled wine, very popular during any festival in winter where you go to. If only you could feel the smell of the food and of all of this barbecue. Oh my god. Even though I'm not hungry, it makes me really hungry. Interesting style hot dog with pita bread, and obviously vareniki, that in Polish you call it pierogi, and in English you might know it as pierogi too, but pierogi, it is how Polish people call dumplings. We Ukrainians call it vareniki. Now we are going to try the food that I bought here at the festival, and this tray cost me around $15. What we have here, this drink is called uzvar. This is basically the dried fruit drink. You take dried fruit and then boil them. Next we have shashlik. This is pork. Another piece of food, this is sausage and potato. Vareniki dumplings with cabbage and of course sour cream. We have also canned cabbage, and of course this is a small piece of sandwich, Ukrainian sandwich. This is black bread with garlic, salo, fat of the pig. Very good snack for vodka, but I don't drink, so unfortunately my drink today will be non-alcoholic. Let's start with the snack. Oh, my breath will be good for the next few hours. Oh, this one is very good. Traditionally we serve it also at Christmas with our traditional meal kutya. It has sweet and smoked taste. Let's move on to something warm. Vareniki. See, this one is huge. Every woman who cooks vareniki usually make it their different recipe and their different size. This one is very big. My favorite fillings of dumplings are cottage cheese and cabbage because they are not dry. Next, pickled cabbage. Haven't eaten it for a while. It's very useful actually for your health. Let's move on to the sausage. This one is small because I don't need a big one. Traditionally it's a very big sausage, such a huge roll, you know, for the whole family. This one is very good. Because it was cooked, I think, on fire. So you cannot imagine a Ukrainian table without potato. Usually it's just baked or mashed potato. Amazing. And finally, let's try shashlik. Oh, shashlik, barbecue. Ukrainians love barbecue. It's a tradition when it's getting warm, you know, in spring, in May, and we go on barbecue and the whole summer. Very good. Guys, you have to try all of this. Come to Ukraine, you will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this small video. If you would like to support me, you know what to do. Like, share, comment and subscribe. Guys, YouTube algorithm doesn't really work well, so always check for my new videos, or don't forget to put the notification button. Also, if you would like to support me financially, just open the video description and I have multiple ways like PayPal, Patreon or YouTube subscription. Support Ukraine and see you in my next episode. Bye.